Hello, everyone. I'm coming to you from the floor of my bedroom with my last vlog post on this channel. When I started this vlog, I was not in a good place. I had gone through a breakup, I had lost a lot of friends as a result of that past relationship, and I had ended up in the hospital because I was so stressed out and I couldn't eat and I couldn't sleep. I was a wreck. And I watched a video that I will link. It made me realize that I no longer wanted to be the person I had been for the past year. I wanted to be someone different. I wanted to be that person I was when I was however long ago it was when I made it. So I started a vlog and I decided that I was going to change lives, starting with my own. And I went out and I started to try new things. I started to get in touch with old friends. I started to date again. I met some douches, I met some great guys, and I met someone fantastically wonderful and nerdy just like me. I couldn't be happier right now. I've reconnected with my family. I've paired friendships and made my life better. I was in the hospital over a weekend shortly before I started making these videos because I could not handle my life. I was just out of control. My anxiety was just horrifically high. I was depressed. Couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. I couldn't function other than to cry and to rip things to shreds. I was so angry when I was in there. I was knocking things over. I was in such a horrible place. When I came out, I just slowly started to realize that I needed to do something different. A week after that, I uh, I went out with a friend that I hadn't seen in a while. It'd been about 6, 7 months, and she just invited me out, and we went out to a bar, and we went out for dinner. I tried something new, which was really different for me because for the past 20 years, 19 years, I have been eating the exact same foods. You go to a Mexican restaurant, cheese quesadillas. You go to any normal restaurant, hamburger or chicken strips, either or. But really, there was not a lot of variety in my life. So that night, I tried something completely different. That night, we went to the bar, and rather than just kind of keeping to myself, I went out there and I met a guy, and he was a nice guy. He didn't call me, but it happens. Either way, I no longer felt like I was hung up on my previous relationship. I no longer felt like there was any need for us to rehash anything. There was no need for us to go over it anymore. There was no need for us to try and repair it. It was over, and I was happy about it. So the next few weeks, I started to continue to go out and meet people and have fun and dance with my friends and my roommates and all the people that have helped me fix my life and helped me make me a happy person. And then one day I met a boy, and he kind of just changed my life. He's the first person I really met that seems to like Doctor Who as much as I do. And he's awesome, and I care about him, and I'm hoping things work out. But who knows? I mean, being young and all that fun stuff, you never know what's going to happen. But he's definitely helped. I'm really grateful that I met him. Then I went home to my parents, which I hadn't done in a few months because I was just kind of afraid of what would happen. I was not a happy person, as I said, and before I came over, they came to visit me, and they remarked on how happy I seemed, and how I lost weight, and how I just wasn't the same person. I was happy, I was vibrant, I was healthy, and that kind of gave me a boost of confidence to go home, and the people that I went to high school with that maybe we had gotten in fights or we didn't get along at times, but we were still, we were still close, we were still friends, that maybe, because I totally understand that it can get on a parent's nerves when you fight and fight and fight. You just get to the point where you're just like, don't hang out with that person. But I was really happy that I was able to have a mature conversation with my parents and discuss why I wanted to go hang out with those friends. And then I did, which was the best fun I've had in my hometown in a while, because mostly I just go there and I watch movies with my family, or I have dinner with my grandparents and my aunts and uncles, and So it was a very nice treat to go over to a friend's house, and we sat there and we baked cake and we chatted on Skype with other people, and we just joked around. I got to see my friends. I hadn't seen some of them in like 2 years. We all got caught up and we all joked around and we were all just being girls, and it was amazing and I loved it. And it helped me even more to the point where I am now, where I realized that I have made this change in my life and I'm happy, and I don't want to continue doing this because I don't feel that drive anymore. I don't feel that need to put myself out there to have people want to watch me, want to be me, want to, I don't want to be anything more than I currently am, because I'm really loving where I am right now. I'm going back to school, hopefully. Still waiting on that, but I'm optimistic. I have wonderful friends, I have wonderful family, I have a wonderful boyfriend, and I am happy for the first time in a very long time. If I could just say one last thing to everyone who watches these, which I know it's really not a lot, which I'm okay with, it happens, you don't get YouTube famous overnight, and I'm really not all that upset about that. If there's one thing I could say, it's to quote the great Gandhi, it's be the change you want to see in the world. I changed myself. I started to try new things. I started to meet new people. I started to reconnect with friends. I made the effort. And it has done a world of difference. Like, I don't know who that person who made that first video is anymore, because it's not me. I'm really glad that anybody who watched all my videos the whole time got to see that transition. I want to thank everyone who was there for me in the past little while and helped me through this craziness and made me realize that I am an awesome person and I should act that way and I should represent myself in that manner. If there's one last thing I'm going to say, it's just, if you're not happy with your life, you need to look at yourself and you need to realize what's wrong, and you need to reevaluate your, where you are. And you need to maybe change something, because I did, and I'm so ecstatic. So I am going to leave this channel up for anybody who has lost their way or would like to have a laugh at me, or would, just like to be reminded that I'm, even for myself, to remind myself that where I am at this point, because it's a really good place and I'm really happy that I'm here. So enjoy my final video. You can subscribe, you can watch it, you can do whatever you want with it. I really hope it helped. Thanks. Bye.